Welcome. Welcome to Film Score Fest. Or welcome back if you, how many people were at the 1 p.m. screening? All right, nice. You made a full day of it, awesome. Yeah, hey, oh, Orchestra was too. So yeah, this wonderful orchestra you see in front of you is our Film Score Fest Orchestra, talented musicians who are going to be playing the scores from talented composers and for the films of talented filmmakers. And most of the composers are local to Minnesota. We have some out-of-state folks too. And how this whole Film Score Fest thing works is we pair up filmmakers and composers randomly. They sign up, and then filmmakers have 3 months to make a film under 5 minutes based on a theme. This year's theme was perspective. And then the composers have 1 month to make a score. Some used our featured instrument, which is the accordion. And hence why we also had the seesaw accordion. One of our filmmakers, Signe, created that. If you got a chance, or maybe afterwards, you can play around on that thing. And so something we're doing new this year too is we have lots of guest musicians up here who are often the composers themselves. So for example, this first piece, you're going to see Eric Heathcote playing a hurdy-gurdy. If you've never seen that before, it's quite an ancient instrument, and he actually uses a crank to, it's kind of like, think of it like a violin that can be just cranked.
Cranked, yeah.
Yeah. So, hope you enjoy it. Again, we had 40 teams sign up for Film Score Fest and finish their films and scores. So, first of all, I just want to say congrats to everyone who participated. And without further ado, let's get to the films and scores. Yes. Do we have a monitor on? Let's double check this. Yeah, there we go. Got to turn things on, right? Yeah. All right,
There we go.
good to go.
I was like, yeah. What did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a forest ranger or a dancer. I really loved trees as a kid, and it seemed magical how something so solid, so massive could rise up from the ground. I was always the one rolling around in the corner of the living room. Overcoming inertia and gravity's pull, growing out of the floor and back into the floor and back out of the floor. It wasn't a drill or an exercise. It was a very particular kind of research. A research into my body's autonomy. barefoot, climbing trees, spending afternoons up in the branches. Barefoot in a fruiting mulberry tree, purple feet, purple hands. The learning was organic. The earth, my partner in discovering how I can be upright like the trees. My skeleton is an orchestra of bones. An ensemble of desires to see, to reach for, to advance forward. But these bones are not worried about achieving, not preoccupied with reaching for a destination. These bones are my support. Moving in this way, I gain a sense of wholeness. I feel like myself.
télescope me guette au tournant. Mon porte-plume rentre dans sa coquille. La feuille de papier déploie ses grandes ailes blanches. Avant peu, ces deux cerfs m'arracheront les yeux. Comme un vol criard d'oiseaux en émoi, tous mes souvenirs s'abattent sur moi. S'abattent parmi les feuillages jaunes de mon cœur, mirant son trompe-l'œil et d'homme. Au teint violet de l'eau de récré, qui mélancoliquement coule après s'abattent. Et puis, la rumeur mauvaise, que les brises moites et montantes apaisent, s'éteint. S'éteint par degrés dans l'arbre si bien qu'au bout d'un instant, on n'entend plus rien. Plus rien que la voix célébrant l'absente, plus rien que la voix aussi languissante d'oiseau qui fut mon premier amour. Et qui chante encore comme au premier jour. Et dans la splendeur triste d'une lune s'élevant, blafarde et solennelle, une nuit mélancolique et lourde d'été. Pleine de silence et d'obscurité, bercée sur l'azur, couvrant douze effleures, l'arbre qui frissonne et l'oiseau qui pleure. Au teint violet de l'eau de récré, tous mes souvenirs s'abattent.
Buenas noches. It's so lovely to be here tonight with y'all. Thank you so much.
Please feel free to sing or hum along. It would make us so happy if you did.
Baile, baile, mi amor. 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 Baile, baile, mi amor.
All together now.
Baile, baile, mi amor. Baile, baile, mi amor. Baile, baile, mi amor.
You sound beautiful.
Baile, baile, mi amor. 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 Con cuidado, con cuidado, con cuidado,
cuidado.
Oh, yeah.
Con cuidado.
Con cuidado.
What I love about my family is that they love so much. They love tenderly as if their lives depend on it. And to me, it does. For we exist as animate beings of the earth. That is why earth is our mother and the warmth of the sun our father. The cosmos our ancestors past, and the Milky Way our grandparents' home. For we are the sediments of multiple lands, we breathe the sky, and we drink an ancient being. We are the cosmos, all tenses of time, and the land on which we thrive on. To love is to create, and that is why our lives depend on it.
Thank you.
Beijons-moi.
What are you doing?
Trying to get this to work so we can have some fun.
You really think now's the time, really?
Just for a little bit.
Now is not the time.
It's the perfect time, don't you think?
We need to make sure we're safe.
Beck, please.
Fine, but I'm going first.
No! Dude. Oh my god. I can feel your eyes. I'm all right, Becky. Okay, I'm all done.
I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be like this.
Hey, look. We wanted to be home, right? Well, we're home now. We're home.
this your class?
Yeah, that's my class.
Wait, who are you?
I'm like some weird outlier.
Dana?
Dr. Lumen, I was dreaming.
What can you remember?
I was at the park with my dad, but we never went there in the winter.
Dreams can have many meanings. What happened next?
We were walking along, and I realized something was wrong. Then he vanished. Suddenly, I was in a hallway. There was a person in the bathroom behind me. He said a name. I don't remember. Then 3 men approached me.
3 men?
Yes. One was my ex, Alistair. They were drowning me in the bathtub. He told them to hold me down.
Can you recall anything else?
There was a woman's voice, and then I listened to 2 people talk about love and death.
Did you recognize the voice or the two people in the room?
No, I'd never seen or heard them before.
How did the discussion make you feel?
I felt afraid. I couldn't speak. They were talking about what happens after death and if true love is real.
Okay, Dana, relax and listen to the sound of my voice. And return to your deep sleep. In 3, 2, 1, sleep.
Hey, Beverly, what do you got for me?
Maya Miller, missing person. Case went cold last month. This one we couldn't bring home for the holidays.
Any leads?
How's therapy going?
Fine.
We traced his cell phone. Look where it was dumped. Same place Scott died.
Do you think that this was linked to my dad's death?
I don't know. That's for you to figure out. Also, here. It belonged to Maya. Restaurant host said that she was wearing it when she came in. It was left in the booth where she was last seen. She might be smart enough to leave as a trail. But that's where it ended. Do you think Scott had anything to do with his missing person cases?
What?
Wait, wasn't evidence. Case law basically said that Scott was a dirty cop. Do you think Scott was dirty?
My dad died 5 years ago.
Do you think your dad was dirty? Do you? Do you? Do you think your dad was dirty?
Dana?
Do you?
Dana. Maya. Do you?
No. Sleep.
How about that for first half? Let's give it up for everybody. And thanks so much to our orchestra, our conductor Kurt. We couldn't do this without you. We're gonna have a 10-minute intermission. Before that, I also want to thank our tech crew, who's been awesome all day helping us. The two Nicks back there, Nick Rudnick running video, and Nick Wahlberg, our history theater tech, who's been awesome about sound and everything. And also thank you to Studio Upgrade. Ryan's back there. We got an amazing camera set up that's streaming out live, and it'll be recorded for everyone too. So thank you. I gotta plug the grants as well. We get 2 big grants that make us let us do this, and MRAC and St. Paul Cultural Star Grant are amazing. And then, so while you go to intermission, feel free to check out the Seesaw accordion and fill out the survey. That also helps us get grants and things. So, thank you. Well, see you in about 10 minutes.
in the middle, like last time. Sorry. No. Yeah. And then I'll just pull it down.
Yeah, that I think the waves and winds
Easier than the first round. Yeah, everything is already here.
Yeah, do as loud as you can. That was really good. And play as loud as you can.
I'm gonna run to the left. Okay. Do you need to go? I just don't want to ruin the pleats. Do you have anything like drying? I accidentally put like hand cream. I usually bring like a that would work. Just one.
I'm good, thank you.
I'm just gonna hand napkins around now. Thank you.
Pop, 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 pop.
Yes, she just went up there to ask that we do the sound check. The sound is microphone is off.
Ah, ah.
better spacing now. Huh? You're better spacing. Yeah, you're better spacing.
Are we supposed to be gone? Yeah. Got it.
Welcome back. We have another great half left for you. And we're going to start off with another group that is guest composer Ritika Ganguly. And yeah, take it away with all these various fun instruments. And we need that mic up. Okay. All right, take it away.
My name is Zakai, but other prisoners call me Z. This is my 37th consecutive year of incarceration on a 25 to life sentence. I've spent more time inside prison than I did in the world. In the last 5 years, as a trans male, I've been able to start to rectify and align my body with my inner authentic self. I'm the firstborn female to be placed in a Minnesota male prison. As is the way of bureaucracy, I have not received my lower gender surgery. And living in a male prison with a vagina gives me a unique perspective on prison and gender inequalities. I've been expected to conform as both a woman and a man by the criminal justice system and the Department of Corrections.
I met Zakai in 2020 when he was up for a parole hearing and decided to send him a little postcard saying that there are people on the outside who care about you and support your release. And he wrote back to me and we found out we were both Asian and we started sharing our own background and bonding. An artist, an activist, a writer, a mentor. There's so many words I could use to describe him. He's in an MBA program right now, which is almost unheard of. He gets his art like exhibited all around the country. He sends his poetry and writing to like different contests and magazines. He is truly like a shining light in this world in terms of the mentorship that he really gives to others around him, both people who are incarcerated and not incarcerated. He tells me stories all the time about the relationships he's built with the younger queer and trans folks who are incarcerated with him. Even if someone has made mistakes when they were young, it doesn't mean that someone should be cast away from society forever. I truly believe he has gained a strong sense of remorse over the harm he has caused, and he has also become like an advocate and someone who really wants to leave a positive mark on the world and knows that while he can never restore the life of the person he took away, he at least knows that he can bring some more good into the world in every single other way.
I'm going to live with my crime for the rest of my life. I carry that with me. I have regrets. I do think about how I took someone's life and I can't replace that, and how different my life would have been would I made different choices.
I think something that Zakai has taught me that I really value is just his sheer persistence, despite all the barriers that are put up against him being able to access his educational program, against him being able to get hormones that he needs, and against so many other things. I am in awe of how he is so persistent and also just so kind that despite all the challenges that he's facing, he always finds a way to support the people that are around him and the people who he loves.
I have had such renewed faith in humanity from the kindness from the communities, particularly the Pride and the Asian community. The Asian community, I think, generally carries so much shame, and we're kind of model minorities, you know, doing as we're told. And so to have somebody that's in prison and that is trans male, and to reach out and befriend, send cards, just bring me pieces of the world. I am so grateful for the help and the solid foundation that my community gives me to grow, mature, and be who I am, and to be able to help others. I feel like I'm a part of the community, and the community is part of me, and words don't really encompass all the gratitude for their acceptance and for acknowledging that I am a changed
person. I am remorseful, evolved, and mature. I appreciate your believing in me, standing with me amidst my almost unbearable shame, and supporting me in a chance for me to rejoin humanity. It means the world to me, to be seen, to be heard, and to feel the positive energy you have shown me and given me here. I have photos of most of you with me on the table in front of me. I draw from your love, strength, and faith. With gratitude beyond what I can find words to express, thank you. Sky.
Hey, I gotta give it to you, oatmeal raisin cookie. There's just you and 2 chocolate chip cookies left.
You're right, Cookie Jar.
May's going to pick me next. There's only 3 of us left. Do you hear that?
Oh, I do. It sounds like May.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Just stay at the top there, okay?
She didn't choose me.
That's okay. Your time will come, I promise.
When May comes tomorrow, she has to choose me.
We can make that happen, because what I could do is I'll eat this chocolate chip cookie, so you'll be the last one in here, so she has to grab me.
You'll do that for me?
Yep.
Wow, I knew we were best friends, Cookie Jar.
We are best friends. Oh, here she comes, here she comes. Put a smile on your face. There comes the coffee. She always puts in 2 creamer and 2 sugars. There goes the toast.
Butter?
Butter?
Oh yes, she's buttering up the toast. She's staring at us. She's coming our way. Okay, look presentable. Hold your breath.
Why did she choose me?
I don't know. You're the last cookie in here.
I'm oatmeal raisin cookie. I am top shelf. I'm moist. Look at me now. I'm crumbling.
Wait, why are they fighting?
Because I'm the last cookie.
Are they fighting because of you? Like, who gets you?
Yes, yes, yes.
That's such a cool thing to fight about. Look, they're being so dramatic now. They're throwing their hands all over the place.
They're pointing to us.
Oh my gosh, they both want you so bad.
They do, but they both can't have me.
They might be able to split you in half.
But then if you split me, you're not going to get the whole taste of me.
That's true, and I think that's why May is so upset. Look, she's pointing her finger at him like, you can't have it. It's my oatmeal raisin cookie.
Oh my gosh, look at him. He's also pointing back at her.
Oh, they can't decide which one wants you. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. My plan worked perfectly. Oh, it looks like he's walking away.
What just happened?
Maybe it's a trick. He's getting ready to run and grab you before May gets you.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand here.
Tell me again when they're coming.
Oh, wait, it looks like May's going after him. You know what? It's okay, because if May doesn't take you right now, like I told you about the magical hour at midnight, May has the munchies, so she's gonna come down and grab you for sure.
You're right, because I'm the only one left.
Absolutely. You got this oatmeal raisin cookie. I believe in you. So do you believe in yourself?
I do.
I want to hear it.
I believe in myself.
I want to hear you say it louder. You believe.
I believe.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
How do you fall? How do you fall when you don't really know? How do you feel when it's all been a show? What if the answer is never on time? What if you're right? What do you need me to say to you now? What are we doing if you won't allow me to hold up my head and have you hold my heart? What if you're right? Can you still the waters? Can you be the peace? Your nature is calling. It's time to release. How do you fall when you don't really know? How do you feel when it's all been a show? What if the answer is never on time? What if you're right?
What should I tell Marion when he wakes up?
Just say Mom and Daddy went to go get the baby.
Exactly.
Milk?
Mm-hmm.
That's really scarfing. What are you doing? Huh?
And that's Mommy.
That
Daddy. Daddy. I rode the skateboard. Baby's here.
You like the skateboard? You did it.
This looks like some little birds. That's your baby. Get out of here because this is special. That's your baby.
Marian's baby. That's your baby.
That's your baby brother. He's a boy. Sleeping too.
Look at his little hands.
You want to touch it? You should go wash your hands.
Paper towels?
I like pretty things, so I drop here. Things a lot of pretty things. Mermaid Land. My name is Franny and I'm 5 years old. It's a unicorn movie. They live in the coconut jungle. They eat coconuts. Coconuts with little circles. Well, that's only one tree for jungle, and I'll make the story for the unicorn monkeys. Well, this is where my mermaid house. Mermaids are. I have a mermaid and I live down here naturally. She's actually like a beach. She also has pretty beach clothes. Look at her dress. You like the bottom? She's actually wearing a skirt dress. I'm gonna put her green necklace on because it has flowers on it. They just swing around in the jungle. Now we have to draw the lake. Oh no, it's a bad guy. Why is nobody watching? watching me. He's got all the mermaid's jewelry. He throws it all in the garbage because he's really bad. Because the mermaids make a lot of noise, and that's why he stole all the mermaid jewelry. But the mermaids said, no, we didn't make that much noise. And they took him down with the bad guy. He's down there with all the jewelry. That's where he actually lives. Shark. They eat people. This is how many I can fit. 1, 2, 3. The monster saying boo! It will run, scare the other animals away because it's really big. It's a nice monster. She's a good girl. So the bad guy just dropped the crown down. He fell on the middle of the stairs on the rooftop. It bleeded so bad. She gets a really big chain and lifts it up all the room and bring it back to the mermaid house. That's just a little algae. That's not that much, not bleeding. They danced and played. Eat my favorite food, carrots. Look at this monster. Pretty. My friends. Sometimes when I already brush my teeth, I eat candy again.
Give it up for our orchestra. And congrats to all our filmmakers and composers. I'm just feeling really happy after that. That's so great. We have just a few fun announcements. Then we're going to invite the filmmakers and composers to come stand up in a big line and introduce themselves, so you get to chat with them afterwards. So we have, first off, I want to say huge thanks to History Theater. We've found a really awesome new home for Film Score Fest here, so thank you all. We have a really fun award that the orchestra has chosen, the Orchestra Award for this year. And it goes to a composer who made the score that made the orchestra most happy, which is Mermaid Land. So Mitch Dietz. Mitch, are you here? He's up there. He'll come down and introduce himself. And yeah. So, Mitch, congrats on an awesome score. What do you want to say?
It was fun. It was fun. How can I not really enjoy writing that? It was a good time. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
Another fun announcement. Christine, do you want to come out here? Christine has been helping stage manage, but also as a composer. Had a piece in the first 1 p.m. screening. And Christine came all the way from Denver for this. And there's also, I'll let you make the announcement here.
Sure. Well, get excited for next year because Charlie and I are working together to bring Film Score Fest to Denver. So if you know someone in Denver, if you know a composer in Denver, if you're a composer here, if you're a filmmaker here, if you're a filmmaker anywhere, get excited. Towards the end of this year, we will post more details and try to have 2026 Film Score Fest in Denver.
Which is really awesome because here in Minnesota we do it every other year. So now we'll get Film Score Fest every year, but just in different places. So that's awesome. And let's bring up the filmmakers and composers from this screening. Come on down. So we're gonna have you say your name and which film you worked on and whether you composed or you were a filmmaker for it. And also if you're out of state, why don't you mention that too?
My name is Ken Takata. I was a composer for Side Passage.
I'm Sophie Kaplan, and I was kind of a collaborator in Side Passage.
My name is Signe Lisa Daughter, and I was the filmmaker of Pellucid, and I made the seesaw in the lobby.
My name is Arush Bothra, and I was a composer for Pellucid.
My name is Eric Heathcote, and I was the composer for Born to Move.
Chris Lang, I was the filmmaker for Night, Prism, and The Fall.
Hello, my name is Nick, and I was the composer on Remembering. Thank you for coming out tonight. Appreciate it.
Hey, I'm Arthur. I did the score for Marion Data.
I'm Seth. I'm the composer for Free Zakai.
I'm Len Senki, the filmmaker for Free Zakai.
Hi, I'm Asuka Kakitani. I composed for Who Stole the Cookie from the Cookie Jar.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kaja Melissa Vang. I am the writer-director for Who Stole the Cookie from the Cookie Jar.
I'm Ritika Ganguly. I'm the composer for The Depths.
Hello, I'm Callie Bliss, and I'm the composer for The Fall.
I'm Alan Tracy. I did Dana and the Nightmare Filmmaker.
Jeff Goldsmith, composer and performer for Dana and the Nightmare.
Hello, I'm Randy Zhong. I'm the writer and director of Bye Bye Cash.
Hi everyone, I'm Serena Violet Hodges, and I'm the filmmaker for Marion Dada.
Eric Ostrom, composer for Bye Bye Cash.
I'm Mitch Dietz. I was privileged to do the music for Mermaid Land.
Benji Salinas. I was the filmmaker for Con Cuidado. And one of our composers is going to be here, Christian Wilson. Shout out to him too.
Hey, my name is Noel Bauer, Panasueco, and I was the composer for Con Cuidado as well.
Hello, I'm Jacob Doxey. I'm the animator for Side Passage.
Hi there, my name is Jeffrey Schwinghammer, and I'm the filmmaker behind Born to Move.
Hello there, my name is Maverick Rose, and I was the filmmaker for Powdery Prances and Such Wondrous Snow Dances.
Hi, I'm Tom Johnson, and I was the composer for Powdery Prances and Such Wondrous Dances.
Big round of applause to all. We hope to keep having you submit year after year, so please come back and do that. Wonderful. And with that, we're going to have a little after party at Pillbox Tavern, right, following this. So if Celeste is here, you can follow her down there, and we're going to have the party down there. So thank you all for coming.